Okay, since I did the first row of the table for the elastic collision, let me go ahead and do the inelastic collision as well, at least the first row. So notice that we want to choose, make sure you have your inelastic collision selected in the simulation. Now, we want the red cart. Remember, the mass of the red is supposed to be at 2 kilogram, and we want it to be moving at +1. It's going to be moving to the right. Our blue is going to have a mass of also 2 kilograms, and we want it to be stationary to begin with. We want it to have 0 meters per second velocity. Okay, that's the setup. Now we want the total momentum. So remember, total momentum is the momentum of both these carts added together. We can go over here. All right, so we want the momentum of red. Remember, it had a mass of 2. It was moving at +1. So it's going to have a momentum of 2, and if you need the units, actually are kilogram meters per second. The momentum of the blue, remember, it had a mass of 2. Remember, it was stationary, so therefore it had a momentum of 0. Total, the P total beforehand, before the collision, our total momentum is 2 kilogram meters per second. All right, great. Now, let's figure out what's going to happen. Now, so we've gotten everything filled out in the table with the exception of, we don't know the velocity of the red and blue after the collision. Now, in an inelastic collision, what's going to happen is they're actually going to stick together and move off together as one big old lump. And so let's go ahead and just let it happen and see what happens. So again, notice that before the collision, the total momentum of the system is all due to the red cart, because the blue cart is not moving. It's not contributing to the momentum. Now they're going to hit and they're going to stick and move off together. And there they go. And notice that they're moving off together at 0.5 meters per second. So that winds up going into our table. But I wanted to just show you that when they move off together, so the total momentum afterward is going to be, well, what did we just see? We saw they were lumped together. Those two, we saw the red and the blue stuck together. So the total mass of that big lump is 2 kilograms plus 2 kilograms, right? And how fast were they moving off together? They were moving off together at 0.5 meters per second. Well, 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 times 0.5 is 2 kilogram meters per second. So notice that the total momentum afterward is the same as the total momentum beforehand. And that's true in an inelastic collision as well as in an elastic collision.